Welcome everyone, and especially Mark Lawrenson, who's with me tonight. Just before we start, a few words, Mark?
Thanks, John. Both teams have a reputation in going for goal and attacking play. Let's hope it's a good game. Come on then.
The start of the new league season is finally here, with hopefully another campaign full of wonderfully enterprising football and drama at both ends of the table. The first match of the new league season kicks off then, and they'll be looking to start with a win here. Certainly the pedigree, the quality is there in both these sets of players to produce something really special. Pizanishvili. Good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. What now?
booted to safety. Yakubu reads it well. Oh, he needs some help in the box.
Warnock. Santa Cruz.
Possession lost there. No, it's been cut out.
Warnock. Kizanishvili. Santa Cruz.
Threads it through the defence. Can they keep defending like that? Secure in possession. Still with the ball. Well, the through ball came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. 15 minutes into the first half.
And the ball goes out of play again. Well, having made the chance, the finishing wasn't good enough.
That's poor defending, really. Not to close someone down who's clearly intent on shooting, particularly when he might be on target next time.
Baines. And they're just not keeping possession for long enough. Dunn. Needs a good cross. They've got two in the middle. From way out. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Drives it to the middle. Then a header.
No, that was never going in.
Phil Neville. Baines. Arteta. Possibilities beckon.
The keeper deals with it.
Santa Cruz.
How about that for tackling back? He still has it.
Phil Neville.
Yakubu.
The shooting opportunity. And another one goes begging. It's in! And the manager can afford to smile, even if only for a moment, as his team gets the breakthrough in the first period.
I tell you what, John, call himself a keeper, he couldn't keep bees. What a mistake that is, but I tell you what, the scorer was in the right position and at the right time.
The stadium is shaking because they're jumping up and down and making so much noise. That strike has ignited the crowd.
They found the opener. 1-0. I have to say the crowd is adding to this as a spectacle. Noise they're making is terrific. Nuno Valente.
Phil Neville. Osman.
Here's Nuno Valente.
Here's Arteta. Reasonable efforts, but lacked accuracy.
Knowing what he can do, you'd expect him to score from there. He'll be annoyed his shot wasn't on target.
Emerton.
And maybe now, reasonable effort, the shot zips off to the right there.
The defender got sucked in and was completely beaten, left powerless to prevent the shot. Luckily for him, it didn't find the net though.
find the opposition any possession here, and they're in complete control, as you can see from this very relaxed passing. Still in play! Could have lost it there. Done. Warnock. Oh yeah. Warnock. Oh yeah. Needs to work the keeper. And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. And it's taken short. Possibility! That'll be another corner. Goes for the short one. Rugged defending. And that's really got the crowd going. The whistle sounds for the end of the first period. Some great football so far, and I hope we can see more of the same after the break.
We obviously have to give the frontmen credit for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly, provided great support to both the defence and the attack.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. Second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of terrific football. In this spell they're hanging onto the ball in midfield because there were no real gaps to exploit in the defence. Maybe it suggests a lack of width up front. Shooting chance. The ball's over the line and it's a corner. Sailing across the face of the goal. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Emerton. And Benny McCarthy. Done. The shooting opportunity. Done. Finds himself in the area. Osman. Win possession here. What can he do now? Still on the attack here. Defender in the way. 15 minutes of the second half gone now. Warnock. It's a corner kick. It's into the centre. Can he make a chance? This could be a chance to equalise. Good interception here. He goes for it. Wasted opportunity really, not on target.
He tried to beat the keeper from distance. That's fair enough, but you do need to get the ball on target, and it's harder from that range.
A good interception to gain possession. Osman. Some players warming up now on the touchline. Can he shoot? Chips it over the keeper. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Nuno Valente. Osman. It's a solid tackle. Several players contesting the header. Jason Roberts. Done. This could be the opportunity they need. There's a lot of movement up front. And at last the chance of finding someone in space in front of goal. Pass lacking there. Wins the ball, great defending. Osman. Can he test the keeper? Goodness me, that was close.
He just picked the ball up and went for goal with a great run into the box. Sadly for him, the shot didn't match the dribble.
Will he test the keeper? And he's in again! A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Plays it on the ground. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. The lead potentially now decisive, and that could be the goal that clinches victory.
When you possess a player like him, who can do what he does at such pace, you have invaluable talent. Nobody even got near him.
Just when we thought he'd settled down after his first, he struck again. Hitting those two so quickly, he'll be keen to get his third as fast as he can. They've extended the lead, 2-0.
Surely with that goal, there goes the match. They went for the equaliser as they had to, leaving gaping holes at the back, and were punished in the cruelest way possible.
I think the last possession is lost. And here comes the counter-attack. Goal in sight. Oh, he's tried to lob the keeper. The keeper deals with it safely, but gives away a corner in the process. Who's waiting in the middle? A good cross might give us another goal here. He's headed it away. That's a cleanly won header. The huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. A real confidence boost for the season to come. Any pre-season jitters will surely have been dispelled with that opening result.
Just listen to their supporters. They're going absolutely ballistic. They're delighted with the result, but even more so with their team's virtuoso performance. A roar goes up as we kick off.
A great game expected here, and we hope plenty of goals too. All the pre-match anxiety and suspense lifted with kickoff. Players on both sides understand their responsibilities. They know what they need to do. Arteta. This could be a chance for an opening goal. And a shot! Tidied up well. Snuffed out the danger. Alan Smith. Only the keeper to beat. Maybe a loss of composure there, he sent it wide.
The team is certainly firing on all cylinders, and very early on too. They're determined to score quickly and put the opposition on the back foot.
Duff. That's good defending. Osman. And some space. Oh, it's tried to lob the keeper. They've done it. Breaking through to draw first blood here in the first half. And that is a real psychological blow to the opposition.
That was simply breathtaking. It's almost impossible to find the words to describe that run. No doubt he's a special player, but that was just brilliant.
Although low in numbers, the crowd seems highly motivated. They're really making themselves heard. They've gone in front with the opener.
If anything, that strike will open the game up rather than settle matters. It'll surely spur the opposition into trying to get one back before the break.
Minutes played. Slipped through the gap. Baines. Over the bar. Needs to be more accurate than that.
He tried to beat the keeper from distance. That's fair enough, but you do need to get the ball on target, and it's harder from that range.
Needs to work the keeper. It's there. The defence absolutely sliced apart for the equaliser, and this game already shaping up into a very open contest.
The crowd, and this includes the opposition supporters, can only sit back in admiration. As soon as he got the ball, nothing else on the field mattered. It was all about him and his incredible ability.
The score tied at 1-1.
Well, the defence won't be too happy and doing all the good work done earlier on. There's nothing for it but to start over again, and this time hold on to the lead.
He crosses it in. Well cleared. In again! The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left-hand post.
He made space for the shot well and had the keeper scrambling even from that range. He would have enjoyed scoring from there.
That's a cleanly won header. Alan Smith. Barton. And back it goes from where it's just come. This is a nice spell of passing, keeping the ball, frustrating the opposition. A clean take by the keeper, comes off his line and makes it his. A long ball forward. Defensive cover was solid, good anticipation. And we've barely had half of the first half. A header this time! Oh, that must have shaved the top of the bar.
In comes a magnificent cross, right into his path. You have to say that's a disappointing effort when the ball's served up like that.
Intercepted. Yakubu. Oh, magnificently executed through ball. Barton. Baines. And it It may end with a chance. Barton. Casapa. Can he hit the target? And a chance! Osman. Arteta. Baines. Here's Arteta. Wonderful defending. Crowd just waiting for the half-time whistle. Maybe a chance before that whistle, though. Here's Phil Neville. Got the all-important touch on the ball there. Barton. Duff. Good progress made down the left side here. Bollaccini. Barton. It's a firm block tackle. There is half-time. And I have to say there are some tired legs out there already. So we might be seeing some changes for the second period.
They allowed themselves to get a bit complacent at the back, I thought. The players will surely be spoken to concerning their defending. They must tighten up.
A goal each is how this one currently stands. Much to do then in the second half. The second half gets underway. This match so far, definitely the teams around. That was the side netting.
Although the defenders could have and should have closed him down earlier, it takes nothing away from a splendid individual effort.
Men waiting in the centre. He can't find a target in the area. Cleared safely. Hefty clearance downfield. It's played long and forward. Nice ball out to the wing. And he crosses. And again. It's gone in. Oh, despite taking the lead, they haven't been able to take control. And now they're behind on the scoreboard.
That's in off the left-hand upright. It wouldn't surprise me if he really meant to do that. Either way, it gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
This is the display of a striker who's looked menacing whenever he's gone forward, brimming with confidence, not afraid to have a go for goal. So just one goal in it now. And rich entertainment for this capacity crowd.
Let me tell you, the manager will be furious. His team were seemingly controlling the tempo and everything about the game, yet somehow allowed the opposition to go in front. The only saving grace is there's still time to do something about it.
The keeper couldn't take it cleanly, and it's gone behind for a corner. Duff. Barton. 15 minutes of the second half gone now. Duff. That's a dominant header away. Yakubu. Bollaccini. In this spell, they're hanging on to the ball in midfield because there are no real gaps to exploit in the defence. Maybe it suggests a lack of width up front. The defending tight. Osman. Here's Bay. Barton.
Stop the attack dead then. What now? What can he do? Picks up the clearance. What will he do this time? Dealt with the threat expertly. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Ideal distance out. Real possibilities here. Still with the ball. Over the top. Good defending. They win possession. There's the chance!
He got to the shot but couldn't hold it or palm it away to safety. He's got his defender to thank for getting him off the hook there.
Totally mistimed his tackle there and gives away a free kick. Well, it's a booking, no surprise really. Have to agree with the ref there. Defender didn't get anywhere near the ball. No complaints about that.
And here comes the counter-attack. And the search for the equaliser resumes. And maybe now. And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. Touches it short to a teammate. Can he find the space? And a chance! Goal! The crowd who were biting their nails only a moment ago, they're going wild. The equaliser has come just when the game was heading into injury time. There is not a lot of margin for error out there. Standards very high. It's a time for leaders. Time for those strong of spirit, strong of purpose, strong of belief.
That was a case of patience finally paying off. They didn't rush things, just went about playing their own football and waited until a gap opened up. It took a long time, but they really took advantage in the dying moments.
Oh, great defending there. No, doesn't pick out his man.
Barton. The rhythm of this game appreciated by the crowd. The noise level has never been anything other than incessant. That's a foul. So, a free kick opportunity.
Needs to test the keeper. There's the whistle. That's it. Nothing could separate these sides in the end. But the manager, I feel, won't be too concerned. They've gained a lot from the game itself.
It's always a pleasure to be part of a fabulous football match full of entertainment and exciting football, such as the one we've just witnessed.
The match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker.
The way in which a team starts a game is so important. They need to show plenty of positive intent. Gardner. Defence nowhere. Possibility here. Another one here. Goal! A very classy finish from a player of huge quality. The old saying is, it only takes a second to score a goal, and it's just been proved.
Tell you what, John, remind this fella, don't catch my wages, because he can't. He's absolutely hopeless. What a mistake.
Not a good turnout today, but the fans are making up in the enthusiasm what they lack in numbers. They've gone in front with the opener.
What a magnificent start they've made. They took advantage of some really slack defending, and I imagine they'll pile on the pressure from here on in.
And a shot!
Well, that won't worry the keeper. It's way off to the right.
There's nothing wrong with their attitude as they're going flat out for goals. They're just lacking that bit of accuracy so far, but I'm sure they'll find the range.
Will he find the space? That goes in! Despite having started so strongly in the opening stages, they have been unable to hang on to the lead.
Now that's what people pay to see. A mesmerising run, beating players with pace and trickery. This time the build-up was finished off with a goal that it deserved.
They've managed an equaliser.
They didn't hold on to the lead anything like as long as they wanted. I feel the defence got a bit complacent from going ahead early on. Can they fight back and score again before the half-time whistle?
A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. Yakubu. Baines finds himself in the area. Bullseye! Not only did he create the space for himself well, he stayed so calm in front of goal, and he just guided it in.
Well, that's brought the crowd to their feet. There's simply no stopping this guy. He just flew past the defenders as if they weren't there, and more importantly, beat the keeper with ease.
So just one goal in it now. And rich entertainment for this capacity crowd.
That's always a goal sure to please the fans because it means they go in front before the half-time interval. There's still some time left though, so they'll want to make sure they don't let this lead slip.
Hefty clearance downfield. They got a throw in. Will this be a goal? It's a save. The keeper saved it. Maybe, though, he could have knocked it further away from his 6-yard box. In the end, though, well cleared by the defender. He wastes possession. Coaches so often say to players, treat the ball as a friend. And the breakaway is on here. In the box. Turn back in. Arteta finds a teammate. Cut inside. Chance! A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Corner kick. What's the point of gathering players in the middle if you're going to play it short? Good running on the ball. Hit the post! Pressure on the opposition now, the throw-in in a dangerous area. Here comes the cross. Held by the keeper.
Half an hour played here.
Fooled the tackler. Intercepted a through pass and it's cleared to safety. Nicely won, the attack came to nothing. Can he hit the target? And the search for the equaliser resumes. Chance of the equaliser! Wide of the right post. Reasonable attempt though.
He's managed to connect well enough, but he couldn't convert. That's a shame because it was a wonderful delivery on the cross.
Phil Neville. Yobo. Baines.
Now maybe shooting opportunity.
Here's Arteta. Baines. Surely he can put it away. Yakubu. He scores. It's a vital strike which puts them firmly in control of this match. A 2-goal advantage now.
That's a magnificent strike, an absolute cracker. It gave the keeper no chance. He took the ball in his stride and unleashed an unstoppable right foot shot.
Two goals stand between them now. And still they move it around, still they probe for a gap, but perhaps they should be trying for some width too. Didn't get the ball there, free kick. Crosses. He's in the box. Well saved by the keeper and then swept away by the defender. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I think he could have caught that. Dealt with the threat expertly. The referee blows his whistle to end a first half played at a pretty frantic pace. I wonder, can they keep it up after the
Given
break?
the scoreline, the fact that they've hardly had any possession won't bother them too much. I think they'll just aim to keep it tight at the back now.
So then, quite a first half today. 3-1 is the score. We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their manager's half-time talks? Stopped cynically. He's got one waiting in the box. It's going right across the goal.
It's played through. Comes back in.
No, not going in. Not a bad try though.
That's a very disappointing finish to a move that really deserved a goal. You have to do better with crosses like that.
Chance to cross. That's a throw. Booted to safety. Bit of space on the flank. And a header! Couldn't get it on target there.
In comes a magnificent cross, right into his path. You have to say that's a disappointing effort when the ball's served up like that.
A good ball in could give them another goal here. Referee says he took the ball and not the man. And the shot! We've reached the hour mark. An illegal challenge, says the ref.
That's really clever. Osman. Good progress made down the left side here. Shooting opportunity. And he puts it away to put them firmly in control of this game. Now the lead is extended to 3, and they are at last looking comfortable.
What a fantastic goal from a fantastic player. There was no doubt about the outcome as soon as he got on the ball. A fabulous striker's finish.
His second of the game, both coming within a few minutes of each other. Everything he hits is turning to gold right now. A fairly comfortable lead now. 3 goals should be enough.
They're on cruise control now, moving the ball well, creating chances at will. That goal will definitely seal the result for them. A great day at the office for their strikers.
This team has been completely outplayed. There's still enough time to score, but it hardly matters. It would only be a consolation goal unless we see a miracle. They've got 2 in the middle. Fine clearance. No, doesn't pick out his man. He still has it. Stopped him. Oh, illegally, says the referee. Well, some players not happy with that challenge, and they're getting very involved with each other here. Pass lacking there. Punched away and out for a corner. Right, sailing across the face of the goal. No, didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort, though. Phil Neville. Osman. It looks like a substitution's going to be made. Into the area. Possibility! And that's good defensive play. Picking up the loose ball, putting it into touch. The keeper, I think, will be relieved as well. Hits the ball in. Of course, not the most accurate. Oh, hacked away. Baines.
The shooting opportunity. The defending tight.
The through ball not accurate enough.
Calmly done. Back it goes.
Wins possession to stop the attack.
They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half. Three players available for a cross. And shots! Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver.
That's a really poor effort. You'd expect him to at least hit the target from there, and from such a superb cross.
There's an aerial battle. He's got no support there. And across comes the defender and plays it out for a corner kick. Looks to catch them off guard. And the shots! Nuno Valente. Poorly attempted pass. A poor pass picked off there. Firm challenge coming in. Baines. He's in here. It's in. And with that, they really should be cruising. Sticking my neck out, which I don't like to do. I'd say they have an unassailable lead now.
Great goal. The keeper could only flap at it and hope that it was heading over the crossbar. Mind you, it was sweetly struck. Inch perfect with the ball going in off the woodwork.
He's had a field day against this defence. Not only has he created a number of chances, he's managed to score two himself. (5-1) now, surely only one winner. The referee's whistle goes, and that is it. They have come away with an emphatic victory this time, and that's thanks to a tremendous all-round performance. Real hunger and passion on display today. They're on a bit of a roll at the moment. With 2 wins and a draw, they remain undefeated in the last 3 matches.
Well, I don't think the result was ever in doubt, to be honest. They controlled the tempo expertly and never allowed the opposition to settle on the ball.
A match that could shape up to be fast and to be furious. A great one for the neutrals. There's a fabulous sense of occasion, and there are so many match winners out there. Very difficult to tell which way this contest is going to go. In fact, it could come down to simply who's more hungry for it. Melchert. And will he hit the target? With the game barely kicked off, can they put it behind them and switch on again?
I'm sure he'll go over to thank him for the assist. A magnificent one it was as well. He made sure the striker was onside before sliding it through the defence for an easy finish.
They've taken the lead here, 1-0.
I have to say, that was really soft. The defending is terrible. The team is simply not performing, especially at the back. Can they snap out of it and get back into this game before it's too late?
There's an errant pass. Gilban. They're picking their men. Melchert. Went to ground, but the referee waves play on. Possibility here. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
That bit of individual brilliance really pleased the fans. It would have been a wonderful goal, but the shot just missed.
Into the area. And the shot! The keeper deals with it safely, but gives away a corner in the process. Who's waiting in the middle? Solid defending. 15 minutes into the first half. A good cross might give us another goal here. Defender breaks it up. Here they come once more. Phil Neville. Valencia. Hits an ambitious ball over the top. Osman. In the penalty area. Solid defence in the box. This is a nice spell of passing. Keeping the ball, frustrating the opposition. Punched behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner. Plays it short. Oh, that's cute. Can they keep defending like that? Baines. Can he make a chance? Wins the ball. Yes! Goal! All square now! They really looked a little rattled conceding early on, but that goal will definitely settle them down. The team supporters certainly making their presence felt cheering that goal.
Things all levelled up at 1-1 here.
I thought their heads would drop when they conceded, but they've come back strongly. They needed to, really, if they wanted to stay in this. Can they now push for a second?
A poor pass picked off there. Almost 30 minutes into the first half. A long ball forward.
Opportunity down the left side.
Baines showed his defensive quality there. And Arteta. Osman. Well worked to win the ball. Valencia. A long ball forward. How about that for tackling back? Gilban. Gilban! Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over the bar.
You could see what he wanted to do. He had enough power for the distance, but he just couldn't get the accuracy right this time.
And Nuno Valente. Here's Arteta. Pass went astray. Can he find the space?
The keeper saved it. Maybe, though, he could have knocked it further away from his 6-yard box. In the end, though, well cleared by the defender.
They're off on the counter.
A chance!
It's played long and forward. 5 minutes left in the first half.
Good goalkeeping. Was decisive, he was off his line very quickly.
Arteta had the ball now.
Keeping possession very impressively.
Shana.
They shepherd it clear.
Trying to prise open the defence by switching to the other side.
There is half-time. The players from both sides head for the changing rooms. There might well be a bit of sorting out needed during the interval.
They showed some real grit and didn't allow the opposition to take control of the match. It's all down to the experienced heads, all about being mentally tough.
A goal each is how this one currently stands. Much to do then in the second half.
The second half kicks off. How's it going to shape up? This game has a cut and a thrust to it. One side attacks, the other team counters. Rarely a dull moment. Baines and Arteta. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. Valencia. Rugged defending, and that's really got the crowd going. Arteta. Now an opportunity to cross. Arteta! Inside the box now. Good defending. Well found there. Nicely found. Cleared by the defender. Whistle's gone for the offside. One thing I would point out, they are playing with a high line. They're pushing up constantly looking for the offside. There's always the chance they'll be caught out. Osman. Oh, nice work to keep possession. cut inside.
Booted away. Gilban.
Heskey. Can he find something? Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right-hand post.
Although the defenders could have and should have closed him down earlier, it takes nothing away from a splendid individual effort.
Phil Neville.
Baines. Oh, great chance! Hefty clearance downfield. He brought it down. They could take the lead again with a good cross. It's a corner. Oh, they'll battle for this in the middle. That's a really poor effort, well wide. Yobo. Baines. Now, can he get the cross in? Played into the middle. And they come again. Caught in defence. Real chance here. How about the cross? And a strong defensive header out. Nicely won. The attack came to nothing. Kumas. Quarter of an hour remaining. Here's Yakubu. Baines. Looking for width. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. Melchot. Brown. Intercepted a through pass and it's cleared to safety. And this is what they are good at, turning defence into attack and rapidly. Oh, bad tackle, and he's given away a free kick in a dangerous area. This could be a great opportunity to go ahead. Wins the ball back. Nuno Valente receives it in space. Really stopped in his tracks there. So both sides acutely aware that one mistake could lose them this game. Got his foot in. Baines. Yakubu. Into the box. Wonderful defending. Kumas. Osman. Stop the attack dead then. Brown. I don't think we've had a better atmosphere than this for a long, long time. It's the sort of atmosphere that makes the hairs on the back of one's neck stand up and tingle. The referee blows his whistle and the match is all over. The game ends in a draw, but the supporters won't be too disappointed. There was plenty of passion and plenty of intensity on display out there.
That's what the fans want to see. Passionate football, some ferocious tackles and plenty of shots at both ends of the pitch. We weren't disappointed.
Hello, I'm John Champion. This evening's football coming right up. In the meantime, let me introduce Mark Lawrence.
Hello, John. It's a pleasure to be here at the stadium. Let's see things get underway.
The referee gets the game underway, and just listen to the crowd. The support for both teams is tremendous. Let's hope for an equally entertaining match. Two stylish teams, two ambitious sides. It's been the key to the entertainment on offer. They both share a belief in an attractive way of playing football. Nothing negative about them. Voronin. Yakubu. Room for a shot. Only the keeper to beat. Safe goalkeeping. Does command his area. Gerrard. And they've lost it. Oh, he's having a dig. Well, he's hit better shots than that in his time, I'm sure. They've played it short. Gets it in space. He scored! What an amazing start. Taking the lead with barely 10 minutes gone on the clock.
I don't think he meant that exactly, but a beautifully taken strike nonetheless. He kept it away from the keeper and saw a shot come off the right-hand post and into the net.
That strike has just brought so much excitement and cheering. What an atmosphere. They found the opener. 1-0.
If anything, that strike will open the game up rather than settle matters. It'll surely spur the opposition into trying to get one back before the break.
Chance in the box. Again they come. Into the gloves of the keeper. Caught in defence. Real chance here. And a chance here for a goal! Well maintained there. Tennant. 15 minutes played. Dealt with the threat well. Here's Arteta. Maybe a goal here. He scores! It's a vital strike which puts them firmly in control of this match. A 2-goal advantage now.
What an incredible goal. The build-up was magic. Nobody got near him, certainly not close enough to win the ball. The crowd's on its feet with excitement and appreciation.
So 2 goals to the good.
They've been nothing short of clinical in front of goal, and the fans are delighted. Still can't afford to get too complacent though.
Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Osman. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Corner. Good play there by the defence. Plays it into feet. Opportunity down the left side. Voronin. Now have possession. Can't do a great deal with it. Robbie Keane. Ball one hit. Baines. Halted only at the last.
An illegal challenge, says the ref. Well, he looks as if he's in a fair bit of pain, but there won't be a card shown here. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot.
It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. Plays it straight against an opposition player.
30 minutes on the clock in the first half. The defender quick to see this one.
That's good play on the wing.
No one makes any contact. Here's Nuno Valente.
He's got no support there. Well, the cross didn't get any further than the defender. That's out for a corner. It's into the centre.
No way through this time.
From way out.
And he puts it away to put them firmly in control of this game. Now the lead is extended to 3, and they are at last looking comfortable.
Well, having moved it from the back and noticed, he got himself into the perfect position to have a crack at goal when the ball came to him. He just had a go and scored.
They really have run riot here, dominating the game, finishing in clinical fashion. I feel the match was pretty much won as soon as the second went in.
So is there any way back from this position? Trailing by 3-0.
They look to be in control of proceedings, creating and finishing off chances almost at will. If they keep things tight, the game's sewn up. The only danger is that you can get complacent with leads like this.
A careless pass picked off. They're off on the counter. Sliced through the defence. It's in. And with that, they really should be cruising. Sticking my neck out, which I don't like to do. I'd say they have an unassailable lead now.
That was just great teamwork between those two players, and almost telepathic understanding. He held his run to stay onside and was brilliantly put through by that great pass.
That goal has brought the opposition coach out to the front of his technical area, and he is shouting and hollering at his players. Really unhappy. He's told them to... It's past the keeper again! Oh, a remarkable 5 minutes. 2 strikes in quick succession, leaving the opposition dumbfounded.
Well, when you give him an inch like that, he'll punish you. That was one deadly left foot, and he really showed what he can do as soon as he got within range.
As the scoreline indicates, they've been nothing short of brilliant in attack.
An absolute goal feast, for one side anyway. They have completely destroyed the opposition defence in this.
It's there. One more goal goes in to demonstrate their absolute control. They're pretty much strolling at the moment, and the final whistle, I can tell you, can't come soon enough for the opposition.
Tell you what, John, remind this fella, don't catch my wages, because he can't. He's absolutely hopeless. What a mistake.
Definitely a player right on top of his game. He showed some deft touches on the ball and some super finishing. This team has been completely outplayed. Still enough time to score, but it hardly matters. It would only be a consolation goal unless we see a miracle.
Real chance. Molinine.
Punched away and out for a corner.
What about this ball in? The whistle goes to end the first period. A fairly entertaining half. Let's hope that the second is every bit as exciting.
Well, it's been a bit of a one-sided contest, to be honest. They've had most of the possession, capitalised on their chances, and don't look in any danger of slipping up.
It's looking more and more like a thorough drubbing. 6-0 the half-time score.
The second half underway now. When the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks. No attempt to play the ball. Chance for a cross.
Yakubu.
Play pushes forward then. Chance!
That's picked up by the goal. Possession lost there.
Arteta. Osman. Strikes it from distance. Good save, he's done well. Agger. They get the ball back. Baines. Will this be a goal? No, not going in. A bad try though.
The defender got sucked in and was completely beaten, left powerless to prevent the shot. Luckily for him, it didn't find the net though.
Voronin. Tennant. Now a chance for a cross. He crosses it in. The move breaks down. And one side's attack, when it finishes, provides the starting point for the other team to counter. We're into the last half hour of the game. And a chance here, possibly. Yobo. Phil Neville. Finds a teammate. Baines. Arteta. The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw. Got the all-important touch. Benayoun. How about that for tackling back? Well, the players responding to this grand stage and producing an open game. Benayoun. Ball one, good defending there. Yakubu. And they're just not keeping possession for long enough. Carragher. Hurtier. Agger. Well worked to win possession. Neatly done, really dealt with the threat. You can see they're looking to build something from the back, rather than simply knocking it forward for the strikers to battle for it. Poor challenge, free kick given. Well found there. Well held by the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper here has been relatively untroubled. That's the mark of a good custodian, someone who keeps his concentration and is available when required. And the follow-up is there! So assured in possession. Oh, he's having a dig! And it's in. This team have been absolutely brilliant in attack, tearing the opposition defence apart every time they've gone forward.
John, you could have two goalkeepers who won't stop that. Right in the angle, brilliant.
Even after scoring the first, he's continued to look hungry all game long.
duly, he's been rewarded with his second.
Possession didn't last long.
Too much on it.
Full-time whistle within sight. Firm challenge coming in. Arteta.
Benayoun.
More confidence about the movement of the ball now.
He took his chances, but that one wasn't going in.
That's not a bad effort. He kept it low and beat the keeper, but it went wide of the goal.
Knocks it out to the flank. Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy.
Nobody closing down early enough, so why not have a shot? It's not a bad tactic to shoot from distance every now and again.
Up goes the wall, and the match is over. They've totally dominated proceedings for long periods in this game, each time capitalising with a goal, and that was important. They're on a bit of a roll at the moment. With 2 wins and a draw, they remain undefeated in the last 3 matches.
Look at the supporters' celebrations. It's as though they've just become world champions. A shock result, and one that will make everybody sit up. And
The referee gets the game underway, and just listen to the crowd. The support for both teams is tremendous. Let's hope for an equally entertaining match. There's a great sense of expectation inside this vast stadium. The crowd close to the pitch makes for a good atmosphere.
Needs to work the keeper. Wasted opportunity, really, not on target.
that bit of individual brilliance really pleased the fans. It would have been a wonderful goal, but the shot just missed.
Lampard. Pumps it forward. Comes off his line and makes it his. Lampard. Ballack.
And back it goes, whence it came.
Well worked to win possession. Terry. Keeps possession. Ballack. On a free kick here, could be dangerous.
And he goes direct.
It's over, too high.
I'm sure he's getting an earful from some of his team after that effort. He really should have looked for a teammate rather than shoot from there.
Yobo.
They've won it back.
On the ball here. No accuracy with the pass. Osman. Here's Yakubu. Wonderful defending. Ballack. In trouble here, ball stolen, real chance. Possession maintained with a measure of skill. Good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. Joe Cole. Ashley Cole. No, it's been intercepted. Pass lacking there. Yakubu. Here's Deco. Oh, late challenge.
This is a great chance. We are seeing truly wonderful movement off the ball, slicing the defence apart. They may just be guilty of trying to walk the ball into the net, though. Baines. Midway through this first half, and play has settled into a nice pattern.
Deco. Stays on the ball. Bosingwa.
And here they come down the right-hand side. It's a big opportunity with a corner. To the target in the centre. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
Phil Neville.
Osman. Not the best. And they thwart them as they look for the shot.
Drogba. So firm block tackle. Terry. Lampard.
One of the features you'll notice of the play of both these sides is the support for the man in possession. Always providing options, always a man available to pass to.
Escape the challenge. And Ballack.
This team isn't rushing anything for the moment. They're quite content with moving the ball amongst themselves.
Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Here's Essien and Joe Cole. Well, the through ball came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Nicely found. Showed his defensive quality there. And Ashley Cole. Here's Joe Cole. Nothing wrong with that challenge, says the ref. Yakubu. How about a shot? The keeper had his eye on it and saw it was going wide of the post.
He did superbly well to get into the box. Unfortunately for him, he just failed to hit the target.
Extremely important interception there.
The whistle goes, and it's the end of the first half. On that performance, both managers will have plenty to say in the dressing room, I imagine.
I must say, and the players would have to agree, that wasn't one of their stronger team performances. They would agree too they need to get hold of the ball more to have any hope in this game.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0. The second half kicks off, everyone hoping here for an enjoyable 45 minutes. No real joy for these strikers in a tightly contested first half. We would like to see at least one goal today. Who can provide it, and will it be the match winner?
Good interception here. Deco. Ballack. And Lampard. Here's Ballack. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Stop the attack well.
Osman.
Yakubu. Neatly done, really dealt with the threat. Lampard. Essien. And Joe Cole. Here's Lampard.
Possibility here for a cross. Room for a shot. These sides pretty well matched. Thrust and counter-thrust, attack and counter-attack, but no way through as yet. And then at the last, possession is lost.
Ballack and Ashley Cole. Here's Ballack and Lampard. Intercepted a through pass and it's cleared to safety. Yakubu.
Opportunity down the left side.
He had to get there, and he did. Solid defence in the box.
Baines. There's a chance to get a cross in. How about a shot?
Terry.
This is a nice spell of passing, keeping the ball, frustrating the opposition. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for a corner.
Oh, they'll battle for this in the middle. Can they keep defending like that?
Again, it's the defender there ahead of the attacker. That's better. He scored, and they've broken the deadlock at long last. A slender lead, but one established at making so much noise. That strike has ignited the crowd. They've taken the lead here, 1-0.
What an opener and what a time to score. I have to say, the way both teams were defending, I was wondering if there was ever going to be a goal.
Dogged play.
Ballack.
Quarter of an hour remaining.
Joe Cole. Dealt with the threat expertly. Will he find the target? Yakubu!
Goal! The lead potentially now decisive. And that could be the goal that clinches victory.
What a fantastic strike. A really calculated and accurate finish, even if it did hit the underside of the crossbar on the way in. I doubt he'll ever score a goal as good as that again.
Well, that's another great goal from him. I don't think he'd like to stop here.
They've extended the lead, 2-0.
Although the match is pretty much beyond doubt, they can't get too relaxed. Complacency can lead to goals at the wrong end, and as we all know, a two-goal cushion is not as secure as it seems.
Forward it goes.
Ballack.
Tackling is strong and firm, but they've escaped. It's another patient build-up, moving the ball around well, looking for runners in behind the defence. The defence is pretty solid.
Yakubu.
Can he put it away? Another one. And a goal which means the result is no longer in doubt, with 3 goals separating the sides.
Yeah, that's what people pay to see. A mesmerising run. beating players with pace and trickery. This time the build-up was finished off with a goal that it deserved.
And with that goal, the hat-trick is complete. I'm sure nobody will argue if he wants to take the match ball home with him after that. Now, looks rather one-sided in terms of scoreline, and they'll be wondering exactly where it all went wrong. It's a long way back from here. It's fair to say they've totally run out of ideas. Some supporters might still be hoping for something dramatic to stem the tide, but every passing minute makes that more and more unlikely. It's sailing across the face of the goal. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though. Yobo. Osman. Yakubu. Baines. Defender breaks it up. And the keeper has it. Bosingwa. There's the whistle. That's it. They've totally dominated proceedings for long periods in this game, each time capitalising with a goal, and that was important.
I don't think the manager will have any complaints about the result. Every one of his players played his socks off. They all put in 110% effort.
Away we go, and let's hope we're in for a cracker. Not content with having won 3 points in their previous outing, seems the manager wants more fluidity. He's gone for a 4-3-3 formation. Maybe he's wanted to stretch the opposition's defence a little more as well. Cross was overhit. Again they build. And a header! Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
It's a very disappointing finish to a move that really deserved a goal. You have to do better with crosses like that.
Here's Yakubu. Will he find the space? The keeper saved it. Maybe, though, he could have knocked it further away from his 6-yard box. In the end, though, well cleared by the defender. For Morte. Really stopped in his tracks there. Good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. Oh, sturdy defence. Fires it from distance. It's gone out, but it came off the defender. Corner taken short. And a shot! Well worked to win the ball. They win possession. Wins possession to stop the attack. 15 minutes played. Bowyer.
Well won there. Poorly attempted pass. Hits it long. Bellamy. Have the ball now. The move set up from the through ball. Yakubu! They've done it! Breaking through to draw first blood here in the first half. And that is a real psychological blow to the opposition. A full-blooded roar goes up. That's probably woken everyone in the neighbourhood. They've gone in front with the opener.
That's a timely opener, and should settle some of the nerves that are beginning to show out there. It's a major boost to open the scoring at this stage of the game.
It's another patient build-up, moving the ball around well, looking for runners in behind the defence. He wastes possession. Coaches so often say to players, treat the ball as a friend. They give away possession. They get the ball back. Possession lost there. It's a solid tackle. It's gone over the line. Delivery all important here. They're looking for that equaliser. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box.
Midway through this first half, and play has settled into a nice pattern.
It's a very, very good challenge.
Had to be perfectly timed.
Good header. He's coming up from the back to join the attack. Space for a shot. And is dealt with comfortably.
Ashton. Bowyer.
Can he find something? 2 targets in the box.
Bowyer.
Bellamy. Exchange of passes, finding their men well. Dealt with the threat well. Here's Parker. They win possession. The keeper comes and collects it. Dyer. Pumps it forward. Here's Dyer.
Needs a good cross. Concede to throw in a dangerous position too. Now possibility down the flank. Chance! There's the end of the first half. And the players look exhausted already. The pace has been so quick. They'll be glad to go in for a rest.
I suspect the manager will want his team to use the full width of the pitch and get the fullbacks more involved. They seem to be fairly limited in their approach play.
Just the 1 goal separates them. 1-0 it is, as we await the second half.
The second half is underway. The managers have delivered their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now.
I have to say the crowd is adding to this as a spectacle. The noise they're making is terrific. Yakubu. Wonderful defending. Yakubu.
Arteta! Brave goalkeeping. Read it well, the keeper.
Dyer.
Could have lost it there.
Well, the through ball came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield.
Here's Parker. And the speed on the counter is something that they have to be very wary of. Tries from a way out.
Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right-hand post.
Just when he looked poised to score, he got the shot all wrong. He won't get all happy with himself for such poor technique.
He is strong in the air.
Baines. Arteta.
That's good defending. Yakubu was in the right place to intercept that one. Caught in defence. Real chance here.
The ball's over the line and it's a goal kick. Approaching the hour mark. Baines. Shooting opportunity maybe. Not to mention the managers.
Yes, and determination.
So 2 goals to the good.
It was close at one stage, but that goal, I imagine, will do just perfectly for them. And it puts the game beyond doubt. The manager can finally relax, and so can the fans.
Osman.
Yakubu.
Shooting chance. Throw in a good position. I wonder whether they're going to employ the long one here.
Well defended.
Parker.
Dyer.
And they're just not keeping possession for long enough. Osman.
He goes to ground, but the referee simply waves play on.
Upson. Ashton.
They still have it. Kept possession well.
They're going to throw in a good area, looking for some support now.
They're outnumbered in the middle.
Ball in!
Almost 75 minutes on the way.
Another one, and a goal which means the result is no longer in doubt, with 3 goals separating the sides.
What a beautifully worked goal. The timing of the run was in perfect harmony with the pass. Having got to it, all he needed to do was guide it past the keeper and into the net.
Even after scoring the first, he's continued to look hungry all game long, and duly he's been rewarded. So, an awful lot for them to do if they're to come back into this game.
Well, that just about settles it. They've moved the ball quickly, split the defence apart. In a magnificent move, finished off in style. I have to say, that gives them an unassailable lead at this stage.
Well, some of the fans are already leaving. They can't stand the humiliation. They know that for this team to stage a comeback now is impossible. It's good tackling back. Ashton. Slack defending, gave it away. Room for a shot. And that was a very well-timed tackle. Arteta. A careless pass picked off. We're into the last 5 minutes. Not the most attacking piece of play, but a back pass always useful. Can't do a great deal with it. Dyer. This could be their last chance to pull one back. Still with the ball. Well found there. Booted to safety. Up goes the wall, and the match is over. Many of these supporters will never, ever forget. A huge, crushing win, and a performance that will go down in history as one of the greats. So many highlights, so many moments to cherish. Pick out your own.
You can see and hear how their delirious fans are already celebrating around the stadium. The big question is, how long into the night will it continue?
There's the kickoff. I wonder what drama will unfold today. There's a great sense of expectation inside this vast stadium. The crowd close to the pitch makes for a good atmosphere. Another throw in a great position. A good cross might create the first goal. And a header! Oh no, it's gone in! They're off to a terrible start, going a goal down with the game barely kicked off. Can they put it behind them and switch on again?
As soon as the ball came to him, he only had one thought on his mind. A beautiful finish, right into the corner where the keeper couldn't possibly save it.
They've gone in front with the opener.
I have to say, that was really soft. The defending is terrible. The team is simply not performing, especially at the back. Can they snap out of it and get back into this game before it's too late?
And that was a very well-timed tackle. Arteta! There it is! This game got off to a frantic start. Barely 10 minutes gone on the clock, and we've seen goals at both ends of the pitch. Celebration of that goal.
tied at 1-1.
I thought their heads would drop when they conceded, but they've come back strongly. They needed to, really, if they wanted to stay in this. Can they now push for a second?
Straight through the defence.
Now an opportunity to cross.
Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right-hand post.
He lacked any accuracy just when it was needed to turn things around. The fans hold their heads. They must have thought it was going in.
He wastes possession.
Coaches so often say to players, treat the ball as a friend.
There's space on the wing. What now? Really good punch by the keeper. The keeper didn't hang back, but came forward and made the ball his. A good delivery could put them in front again.
They've got a corner there.
Right, sailing across the face of the goal. Not a bad shot, but it's over the bar. Nuno Valente. He needs room.
To be fair, the keeper might have seen that late because it wasn't that convincing a save. Well cleared away, though. And it looks promising. And the defence really dug the keeper out there. Throw in.
Cleared safely.
And they have opened up the defence here. And the header.
And the keeper has it.
Here's Harman.
Just over 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Neatly done, really dealt with the threat.
There's the chance! Goalkeeper, the last line of defence, does his job. Here's Harman. And they've lost it.
Yakubu.
Chance here! Well held. Good touch of the ball for the goalkeeper. Here's Harman.
Have the ball now. Good running off the ball. And he's going for it. He scored. Oh, what a resilient team. Having got a goal down, they've come back brilliantly, and now they're in front.
Going to stay onside and was brilliantly put through by that great pass.
Only one goal separates the two sides now.
That showed great team spirit not to let their heads drop on conceding. They stuck to their task and now have the advantage. The question is whether they can make it as far as a break with this lead intact.
And these players from both sides still battling for the right to play their football. Lead is narrow, probably deserved. And they seek an equaliser prior to half-time. Back it goes all the way to the keeper. And the return ball safely delivered. This could be the opportunity they need. There's a lot of movement up front. At last the chance of finding someone in space in front of goal.
Robinho. It's another patient build-up, moving the ball around well, looking for runners in behind the defence. The whistle sounds for the end of the first period. Some great football so far, and I hope we can see more of the same after the
I
break.
think the manager will be very pleased with how things have panned out so far. Nevertheless, I suspect he may change his tactics in the second half, try and get into the game a bit more.
2-1 the scoreline, 3 goals to enjoy from the first half. We kick off, and let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried into this second period. Arteta. Baines. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. What can he conjure now? It's blocked by the defender. Dogged defensive skills on display here. The shooting opportunity. This could be a chance to equalise. Blocked. It's a solid piece of defending. Good header. Surely he can put it away. That was good defending, but they need to keep it up now. It's a corner. It's sailing across the face of the goal. He goes for the equaliser. Good save. Holds on to it. Good movement off the ball. Wins the ball back. Osman. Not such a good pass this time. Yakubu. Stop the attack well. And it becomes the platform for a counter-attack. Rubinho. Martin Petrov. Secure in possession. Receives it in space. Clears it away with his head. It's well defended. Won the ball well. In trouble here, ball stolen, real chance. And another one goes begging. It's how to play for a throw. It went over the line. A decent deliberate. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Kane with a measure of skill. Vassell. Strong defending. They hold that line very well. Vassell. He cut out the pass beautifully. Baines. Nice through ball to the wing.
Punched away and out for a corner.
Plays it short. Oh, that's cute.
Solid defending. It's going right across the goal. Fence now. Arteta. Now they're just tormenting the defenders. They're moving the ball around freely near the edge of the box, knowing the defence is likely to crack yet again.
Knocks it long.
And it may end with a chance.
There's the final whistle. Who knows what might have happened if we'd had just another 5 minutes. In the end, they were desperately hanging on for the win.
An excellent team performance and a lot of mental strength. Despite the early setback, they didn't panic. They just set about playing their own game and finished strongly.
We're off and running here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football. Well, why change a winning formula? Having three strikers up front worked well for them in the previous match, and they expect to combine well again. Wins the ball back. Yakubu. It's to work the keeper. Still not properly cleared. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross could set it up. And the cross is put into a safe position by the quick thinking of the defender. Corner though. And a header! Well, he went for the shot, but it wasn't good enough. Yobo. Olafinjana. Keeping possession very impressively. What now? And a chance! Not even close. Perhaps a loss of concentration there. Nuno Valente. Cut it out nicely. 15 minutes played. Baines. And now a shot. He's punched it away. Oh, kept it well. Caught in possession. Chance here. Cross was overhit. Oh, that was predictable. Possession gained. Pumps it long. Osman. Halted only at the last. That's really clever. Olafinjana. We've nearly reached the half-hour mark. Could have lost it there. Olafinjana. Floated in. Thwarted by a fine save. Exchange of passes, finding their men well. Dealt with the threat well. It went over the line. Launches it early. And the header. Goalkeeper takes it quite confidently. A solid, commanding header. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed.
No goals here in the first half, and it looks, frankly, like staying that way with half-time approaching now.
Turn back in. The keeper deals with it safely, but gives away a corner in the process. Drives it to the middle. The header this time!
No, that was never going in.
Osman. Baines. No, it's been snuffed out. The whistle goes to signal half-time. The players can head off to the changing room for a well-earned break. Pretty pleased with the performance so far.
Well, it's proved a very frustrating day for them, especially the strikers. Much too defensive, didn't create anything. In fact, they weren't even able to get one shot away.
Neither side conceding a goal then. It is 0-0. The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. But how will this period of play pan out?
Good work to retain it.
Turns defence into attack there. Olafinjana. Superb intervention. Was in the right place to intercept that one. This looks promising. He centres it now.
Here's Yakubu.
And it may end with a chance. To be fair, the keeper might have seen that late because it wasn't that convincing a save. Well cleared away though. Firm challenge coming in. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. Looking for some open space. Receives it in space. And the follow-up is there! And it's a corner kick. Plays it short. Oh, that's cute. Here's a goal-scoring opportunity. Turns defence into attack there. They hit it long now. Now a chance. That's good play on the wing. The danger passes with a timely deflection. A corner though. It's across the face of goal. Can he make a chance? Maybe he couldn't control it, but it is wide of the left-hand post.
That proves that the defence is going to have to close people down earlier. They can't afford to allow too many shots like that from distance.
Yobo. Phil Neville. Baines. And a header! Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy.
That's a very disappointing finish to a move that really deserved a goal. You have to do better with crosses like that.
The attempt at the through pass.
It'll be a throw. Olafinjana. This team has been through a rigorous training regime. 2 training sessions every day. Players have moaned about it, but they may benefit from it. Chance here. Safe goalkeeping. He does command his area.
Cut it out nicely.
Cut inside. Possibilities here. Goalkeeper's ball. They call this goalkeeper safe hands. Rarely makes a mistake. They're picking their men. Fouled there. Free kick given. And the return ball safely delivered.
And Nuno Valente.
It went over the goal line, so goal kick here. And Arteta.
Here's Yakubu. Ball given away there. Crucial interception in the box. Yakubu.
Neither side able to find a goal here with the final whistle approaching. And he crosses.
Broken up by the defender.
Arteta. He needs room. Fine clearance. Possession maintained with a measure of skill. In terms of the midfield contest, you could write a textbook on what we've seen today.
Late challenge.
Nicely found. Will he put it away?
Oh, easily cut out.
The referee has given a corner kick. Who's waiting in the middle?
Oh, sturdy defence.
The referee's whistle goes, and that is it.
Nothing could separate these sides. The players, credit to them, put in plenty of effort, but in the end, no one could come up with that vital winner.
A very poor showing given the pre-match predictions. They shouldn't really be struggling against teams like this, and the manager knows that.
the kick-off. I wonder what drama will unfold today. Two stylish teams, two ambitious sides. It's been the key to the entertainment on offer. They both share a belief in an attractive way of playing football. Nothing negative about them. Milner. And shoots! Goalkeeper takes it quite confidently. Intercepted a through pass and it's cleared to safety. Baines dealt with the threat well. He keeps his eye on the ball to win the header. Will he test the keeper? Possession didn't last long. It's played through. There's a chance. And it's way past the left-hand post.
You could see he couldn't quite get his balance right. Maybe he should have taken another touch rather than snatch at it like that.
Osman. Baines. The defence is pretty solid. Can they keep defending like that? Arteta. And some space. Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy.
He just flew past the defenders there. Frankly, he was unlucky with the shot. It would have been a great solo effort, though.
It was well cut out, but he has to be careful here. Baines. Here's Yakubu. And the shot! It's out of play. Sidwell. Here's the spare man. Knocks here! To be fair, the keeper might have seen that late because it wasn't that convincing a save. Well cleared away, though. Well brought down. Good delivery, and we may well see the first goal. A poor puck. Was he fouled? No, says the referee. Just over 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Now, possibility down the flank. Nicely won, the attack came to nothing. Tremendous through ball. Space for a shot. Turn back in. Good save. Goalkeeper anticipated it well. Plays it into feet. Chance here! Wide of the right post. Reasonable attempt though.
He just let the ball run and hit it nicely, but not well enough to beat the keeper this time.
Well read and intercepted. Still going, possibilities here. Straight offside then, free kick to the opposition. Baines. And they're just not keeping possession for long enough. Space and time on the ball. Very important. Milner. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. And the danger recedes for now.
Yakubu.
Baines. That was careless. This looks promising. And he sends it in. And a header! Got the shot in, but it's on over.
That's a very disappointing finish to a move that really deserved a goal. You have to do better with crosses like that.
Defence needs to be tight on their man here. That midfield battle is proving to be fairly rugged. Tackles have been flying in. And a chance!
Well, he may have lost concentration, that was off target.
He might have been expecting a heavy challenge there. Perhaps that's why he seemed to rush the shot.
The half-time whistle goes, and the players head in for a break. What will the managers have to say to their respective teams after these performances, I wonder?
They can count themselves lucky with this scoreline. The manager will tell his team to open it up a bit, try and get down the flanks more.
No goals then, 0-0, and everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. Into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of terrific football. No substitutions reported during the break. I think we can expect another good half of football, as what we've seen so far has been highly entertaining. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. And here they come down the right-hand side. Throw in a good position again. Men waiting in the centre. He centres it now. And they thwart them as they look for the shot. Slides a great ball through. Needs half a yard. And there's the opener, just short of the hour mark. Any time's a good time to score. They will be delighted to take the lead there.
Well, he timed his run to perfection. He was sure on goal after some tremendous build-up play and just had to run onto it to slot it past the keeper.
You wouldn't expect any less from the fans. They are delirious after that stunning strike. They've gone in front with the opener.
It was looking like a good day for both defences. None of the strikers on show were given an inch, and the goal seemed highly unlikely. Now it's come. Will they be able to hold their advantage until the final whistle?
Wins the ball, great defending. Tries from a way out. Will this be a goal? Booted to safety. They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half. Well found by his teammate. Oh, sturdy defence. The hour mark. And surely they must be contemplating substitutions now to try and change the course of this game. To attack there. Blatant foul there. A solid, commanding header. Accurate passes to feet. Designed to find a way through, but one goes astray. Tries his luck. Goalkeeper, the last line of defence, does his job. Sidwell. Halted only at the last. Balmer. Milner. Now they're keeping the ball nicely, looking to stretch the defence this way and that until a gap appears. What an opportunity to pull level. Wins possession, the attack came to nothing. Thumps it long. Now they've left him isolated. Here's Carew. Possibility here, taken by the goalkeeper, whose handling has been secure throughout. It's created a counter-attack for them. He's in the box. Now, can he get the cross in? Knocks here! Solid defence in the box. Won the ball well. It's cleared. Some players warming up now on the touchline. Knight. Then a header! That's picked up by the goalkeeper. Can they keep defending like that? One goal is all there is in it between these two sides, and the clock is showing 5 minutes remaining in the match. Looking for width. Goes to ground, but the referee says play on. That one goes astray. On the ball here. And a chance! Goalkeeper's ball. They call this goalkeeper safe hands. Rarely makes a mistake. Up goes the roar, and the match is over. A brilliant victory. The players are ecstatic here, and so of course are the fans. It really was a quite magnificent performance today. They're on a bit of a roll at the moment. With 2 wins and a draw, they remain undefeated in the last 3 matches.
A tactical win more than anything. The idea was to soak up the pressure in the first half, tire out the opposition, then hit them once fatigue and a bit of frustration had set in.
A roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and we hope plenty of goals too. Two stylish teams, two ambitious sides. It's been the key to the entertainment on offer. They both share a belief in an attractive way of playing football. Nothing negative about them. Free kick given by the referee. Didn't give the ball away. Arteta. Well worked to win possession. Yakubu. Baines. Maybe a shot. The opening goal! How about that for a start? Kept his balance, kept his calm, and they have the lead. Early goal, just what they wanted.
Wow,
They've gone in front with the opener.
Well, that would have delighted the fans, no doubt. The score might give the team the impetus to grab another. There's still time before the half-time interval.
O'Neill. Pumps it upfield. Here's Arteta. Baines. Went in and won the ball too. How about a shot? Downing. Blocked. It's a solid piece of defending. Held by the keeper. Can he put it away? And shots! And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. Plays it short to a teammate. And a shot! They've scored! Oh, you can sense the tension easing among the players now. They've got a 2-goal cushion. The stadium is shaking because they're jumping up and down and making so much noise. That strike has ignited the crowd. Two 2-0 now. A relatively healthy lead developing.
That's an important goal, not only to extend their lead, but to boost their morale. The attack is doing their bit, but can the defence stay strong, hang on and keep a clean sheet?
Downing. Pumps it forward. Not the most attacking piece of play, but a back pass always useful. Well read. Good anticipation. And this is promising. And now a shot.
Solid defence here.
Baines. Arca. Whatever they do, they can't seem to get out of their own half. They might have to try just pumping it forward to the strikers. Downing. That's a foul. Free kick in a position of some threat. Chance here. Really careless pass there. Now they've left him isolated. And he launches it forward. Here's Mido. Arca. Wins possession to stop the attack. Osman. Yakubu. Baines.
Dealt with the threat well.
Mido. Downing. Mido. That's a threatening through ball. There's the whistle and the flag's up. Just caught offside there. Not even close. Perhaps a loss of concentration there.
Nobody closing down early enough, so why not have a shot? It's not a bad tactic to shoot from distance every now and again.
Crowd just waiting for the half-time whistle. Maybe a chance before that whistle, though. Mido. Giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. Indeed. The shot took a deflection. To the target in the centre. Puts it away. Oh, he created the space for himself and the time for the shot. And he drilled it into the net with stunning accuracy.
That's another really well-taken goal. He's used his head to good effect. It was a brilliantly guided header. I don't think the keeper had any chance, to be honest.
Some of their supporters are booing now. I guess you can't blame them. Only one goal separates the two sides now.
They didn't give up even after going a couple of goals down. A great determination to get one back before the interval has started to be rewarded. Will this momentum carry them through and bring them the equaliser?
Halted only at the last. Baines. Brave goalkeeping. Good anticipation, off his line quickly. There is half-time. And I have to say, there are some tired legs out there already. So we might be seeing some changes for the second period.
Although the scoreline is in their favour, I'd say the players would like to see more of the ball. Too much chasing and closing down is very tiring.
3 goals we've seen in the first half. It's 2-1.